Hi everyone, welcome back to Curls with Kels. My name is Kelsey and I'm so excited to be doing a video today. We're going to be doing a video on curly girl terms because there are a lot of terms out there and some of them are like, what in the world does this even mean? So we're going to be doing a video on that, so that way you guys can, go into a curly group on Facebook or, whatever, and know what people are talking about. I have a list of about 8 terms that I'll be going over. That's all the ones that I could think of that came to me, the ones that I get questions on quite a bit. So if you have a term that I did not cover today, feel free to comment down below and I will explain that term. It's just there are a lot of terms in the curly girl world, and so I could easily forget one. So if you have a term that I don't explain today, comment down below and I will explain that to the best of my ability. If you haven't done so, subscribe, please. I love y'all and your support, and you'll get a video about me, a video put out from me about once a week. So without further ado, let's jump right in. My first term that I'm going to be doing today is plopping. So what plopping is it's a drying technique. So after you've showered and your hair is wet and you've already put in your product and everything, you are going to use this to help dry the hair. Now, I personally don't do plopping just because some hair likes it and some hair doesn't. My hair doesn't like it, but others it works for them. So just try this technique out. It helps keep the hair from air drying and getting weighed down. So it just helps the curl form. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a 100% cotton t-shirt. Of course, I have my Captain America t-shirt because we all know he's the best. Love Captain America. All right, so you take your cotton t-shirt, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this. So you are going to lay it on your bed like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hair and you're going to flip it over like this. Okay? Then you are going to take the end of the shirt, stick your hair like in the middle, take the 2 ends and connect them in the back, like on the nape of your neck like this, okay? Just like this. Then you're going to take the collar of your shirt, pull it back to where your finger is, and then you are going to take the 2 sleeves, pull it around to the front of your head, and just give it a little tie. So this is plopping. And some people make it look a whole lot better than this. I don't do this all the time, so mine doesn't look that attractive. But, and then you would leave your hair up like this until it dries. I find that it takes a long time to dry with plopping just because, like, air can't really get in there that well. So, but this is one of the ways, and it works for some people. Some people like to do their hair at night and then put their hair up like this, sleep on it, and then wake up, their hair is dry, and then they style it and they go out the door. So then that way they don't have to wake up early to do their hair in the morning. So that's what plopping is. So as you can see, I just took my hair out of the plop, and it does pretty well about like keeping the volume and that type thing. So the next term that I'm going to explain is scrunch out the crunch. This one's a little bit more self-explanatory, but this simply means that if you're using a gel on your hair, and some creams will do this as well, and you let your hair air dry, or even if you diffuse it, it will dry with this like crunchy feeling, and we call that a cast. So the cast is what that crunchy feeling of the gel is like. Once your hair has completely air dried, you've got that cast on it, and scrunch out the crunch means you can break that cast just by scrunching it. And just by doing this, scrunching out the crunch. That's what that means. And then you're left with nice defined curls and no crunchy feeling. It's great. I can't tell you how long it was that I didn't use gel because I didn't like the crunchy feeling. And I didn't know that I could scrunch it out. And now I absolutely love gel, and I can't go without a gel. And y'all, okay, the transformation between dry curly hair with a gel cast on it to dry curly hair with the gel cast scrunched out is so awesome. I love looking at my hair when it's got the gel cast and then breaking that gel cast and seeing this like defined, moisturized, voluminous curls. I just love it. It's one of the best things. Now, if you go to a Facebook group, a lot of people abbreviate scrunch out the crunch to SOTC. So if you see that written out in like a group post or comments or whatever, SOTC means scrunch out the crunch. So that's what that means. All right. So another term that is self-explanatory, deep conditioner, or if you're doing a deep condition, that just means you're using an intensive conditioner on your hair for a longer period of time than what you would normally do if you were using a regular conditioner. That's what deep conditioner means. Some people apply heat as well, but you leave it on for like a good 20 minutes instead of just leaving it on for like the 5 minutes that it takes, for you to finish your shower and then rinse out your regular conditioner. A lot of people will call deep condition deep condish. Okay, so if you hear that, I know I do that all the time because it's kind of fun to say deep condish. It sounds kind of cool. I don't know, that might just be me, but so deep condish is a deep conditioner. Clarify usually refers to using a stronger shampoo that's still curly girl friendly to like really clean the scalp off of any buildup, or clean the buildup off of the scalp. So that's what clarify means. It's usually talking about a clarifying shampoo. So if someone says, oh, you should probably clarify, that's probably why you're having this problem, that's what they mean. You're going to use a clarifying shampoo to help get the buildup off of your scalp. Okay? An oil treatment. So this is something that I haven't done a video on yet, but I am going to do in the future, so stay tuned for that, and I'll go into detail on it. But an oil treatment is basically you take an oil and you put it on, focusing mostly like mid-shaft down on the ends. You put an oil on your hair straight up, like straight olive oil, straight coconut, straight grapeseed, whatever you like. And you leave it on your hair for like 4 to 8 hours before you shower. And this helps keep your hair moisturized during your shower because the shower process can be dehydrating to our hair. And it just helps keep it more moisturized. So this one gets a lot of questions. And it's a technique. But it's actually kind of simple. It's called squish to condish. So this is something that you would do after you've put in your conditioner. I personally don't use squish to condish, although every once in a while I will. It just depends on what I'm feeling. I find that I get better clumps and definition if I use a Denman brush, but a lot of people really like squish to condish and they get great results from it. And I'm honestly tempted to try squish to condish again. But what squish to condish means is after you've applied your conditioner in the shower and you've let it set, so like you've left it in there for about 5 minutes, you've finished your shower, and now you're getting ready to rinse it out. You're going to flip your head upside down, okay? And you're going to run some water. Oh, you're not going to, rinse out your conditioner. You're just going to run some water over the back of your head, okay? And then you're going to squish up like this. And then And this is just really working the conditioner into your hair. You'll be amazed about how moisturized your hair will feel after you use this technique. Then you add a little bit more water, and you keep doing that. And you can do that for as long as you want. Some people like to leave some conditioner left in their hair and not rinse it completely out using this method. And other people like to squish their hair out until the conditioner is completely rinsed out. That's what I like to do. I find that I get better results if I just rinse out the conditioner and then add a leave-in conditioner. I like that better. Because sometimes you could leave, you don't know how much conditioner you've left in your hair. If you're one of those that you don't need that much conditioner left in your hair, you could leave too much. Or if you need to, keep more conditioner in. It's just, there's no way to gauge how much you've rinsed out. So I like to rinse it all out, add a leave-in. That's what I do. But Squish to Condition is awesome. It's great for curl enhancement and clumping. Okay? All right. So the next term is called praying hands. And this is another technique. It's an application technique of styling products. I like to use this. Here, I'll show you guys. Okay, so I like to use praying hands with my head flipped over like this. And I use it to apply my product. Okay, so I take my product, whatever it is, cream, gel, leave-in, whatever, and after I've rubbed it in my hands, then you kind of take your hair like this, and you just go down. This is what praying hands is, okay? So, you're going like this on your hair, down like this, and then you can, come over it like this, but this is what praying hands, this is the praying hands technique. All right. All right, so that's praying hands. As you can see, the longer we go, the more frizzy my hair looks because we're messing with it. But tomorrow I wash my hair, so it's all good. So my final thing is something that you already, most of you probably already know about. If you don't, I have a video on the Curly Girl method that explains what that is. Most of you already know what the Curly Girl method is. So it's not really a term explanation. It's just sometimes that I've seen in Facebook groups, people have abbreviated Curly Girl to CG, and not everybody understands that. There have been multiple times that I've seen new people in a group get very confused about what's being talked about. Curly Girl is usually abbreviated to CG, and so then it's just called the CG method. Or, someone will say, well, your product's CG, or whatever. So that's what CG means. It's the Curly Girl method. All right. So next week I actually don't know what I'm going to do next week. I'll have to check my list, see what else I have. So next week is going to be a mystery video. I'm not going to tell you this week what I'm doing. So stay tuned. It's going to be good. I'll give you that much. And I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week.